Hello, welcome to the Southampton Boat Show. I'm Frances Howarth and this is my husband Michael Howarth.
We're here to look at boats, and we've been doing that most of our lives. We've been sailing our own boat in the Caribbean, we've been chartering, we've been crew on super yachts and the really big large yachts, and now we write about them in magazines and talk about them on television.
We're here to see all the things there are, both the boats on the water and the equipment.
There's plenty to see and plenty to do here at Southampton. We've got big boats, we've got Princess, we've got Sunseeker, we've got Oyster, which is a beautiful sailing yacht, we've got a Rustler 37, we've got motorboats, we've got sailing boats, we've got fun for everyone. So, come on with us.
I am here now at Southampton Boat Show on a stand with a fascinating boat, here to meet a man who I believe might be the designer of it.
Hi, I'm Ron Price and I designed this boat and I work for Southampton Solent University as a senior lecturer there.
Now, tell me something about this. It looks fascinating. I can see here that we have a strut that's sporting it there and we have another one there. What on earth does that do?
Well, they're wings that fly underwater and they lift the whole boat right out of the water so that we get rid of all the drag of the hull and we go really quite quickly, very smoothly above the surface of the water. And they're called hydrofoils, and this is a sailing hydrofoil.
So everything here is out of the water once you get going?
Absolutely. You can set the height you want to fly depending on how brave you feel. So you can fly up to 1 metre above the water, or if it's very windy and you're not too certain, you can dial the height down and come within 6 inches of the water and still be skimming along just above the surface. It's a lovely little boat and people absolutely love it, and people have grown really fond of it because you can put a 7-year-old kid on there and fly doing ridiculously high speeds but really, really safely. And people love that about her. It's exceptionally forgiving. You know, it won't capsize, it won't pitch pole, and yet gives you all that thrill without needing to be a rock star.
So you have designed this boat to be more than just a racing boat?
Oh yeah, much more. It's a fun boat. It's a fun boat which can be used for racing. So this is a bit like a Golf GTI as opposed to a Formula One car. It's got a bit of sportiness about it. You could race it if you really wanted to, but it's very practical and gives you that thrill of flying without the associated cost and danger of some of the high performance cats. And my target is to build a boat that is 10 years ahead of its time, so that in 10 years' time it's still fresh, so people can buy the boat now knowing that it's going to last, it's not going to give them any trouble, and they're going to have 10 years of fun before anybody comes up with anything even similar.
Do you have a name for this boat, Ron?
This boat in particular is called Whisper, and the class will be called the Whisper class. And that comes about because when she takes off, all the water noise disappears and just appears to be whispering to you. It's ever so quiet. It's quite disconcerting at first because you're in the air with no sound, there's no big jet engines, and at first you think, well, we've got to drop down. But it doesn't, it just floats around in the air, making hardly any noise at all, just whispering to you.
And so what's next? You can't be, you've designed this amazing thing. I'm sure with what I'm hearing from you, there is something else there.
There is. Helena Lucas, our Paralympic gold medalist, has talked to me about the boat and said, wouldn't it be wonderful to, because of its stability system which keeps the boat level, that's a great opportunity to get disabled people on board, and then they're not leaning over, they're experiencing all the thrills of high-speed sailing but in safety. So I'm going to be hopefully working with her and with Jeff Holt to develop a boat specifically for disabled. Although, having said that, my theory is it isn't specifically for the disabled, it's a boat for everybody. Disabled people are not disadvantaged by sailing that type of boat, and that would be brilliant to get. I love sailing this, it's absolutely fantastic, and to get people like Jeff and Helena on the boat is just a really, really great thing to aim at.
been a great day at the show, hasn't it? I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, we've seen a lot, but there's more to see, and I think we're going to have to come back tomorrow.
Oh, that would be great. I'm really looking forward to it. There's a lot I want to see.
We've enjoyed ourselves immensely, and we'll come back and bring you more. Until then, it's good night from me.
And good night from me.